That was deceased New Orleans rapper City Boo. He died at the height of his YouTube popularity in a car crash going from gig to gig. He was a true mastermind of the game, both social media and the music biz. And I feel like, he was 1,000 pounds or something like that, Seti Boo, the big sumo. You can look him up. But I do feel like he would have been a really big name in the rap industry and social media as well. And he's been dead for like 10 years, I think. Listen to the man. He sounds like he's of today. Way ahead of his time. But anyway, I'm getting off on a Seti Boo rant. My name is Grady George, and this is day 39 update of my 40-day fast. Now, as I'm doing this, because I always do my videos the next day, I'm actually on day 40, the last day, and I only got like 45 minutes left before it's officially Friday, and I can eat. But I'm not going to eat. I'm going to wait until at least 6 a.m. I'm hoping to go to sleep, wake up, eat, like normal. But I'm waiting until at least 6 a.m. because I remember, I think I may have eaten shortly after midnight on my last day that I was eating on December 31st. It may have spilt over like, it might have been like 12:30 a.m. or something like that. So I don't know exactly for sure, but I basically went to bed and then woke up, and that's when my fast started. So I'll just, try to do that. Although my days and nights are kind of mixed up, that has kind of added to the me not being able to post my videos on time for some reason. But it has. So I may not end up sleeping. And I don't want to eat. I don't know what I'm going to do, basically. But I'm going to wait until at least 6 a.m. Before I eat, I'll do my final weigh-in. And then tomorrow I'll give an update. I've already identified what I'm going to eat first. It's going to be a simple salad. I am in the process of making deviled eggs right now. So I'll have your classic shredded lettuce salad. And I'll dice up a medium tomato. And I'll throw that in there. And then I'm going to put Himalayan pink salt on the salad and something called Ken's Homestyle French dressing with orange blossoms. Now, when I lived in the Midwest, I would go to a restaurant that had a salad bar, and they had French dressing, and I was like, wow, I love French dressing. I had no idea. So over the years, I've been trying to find this French dressing I once had. And French dressing, in fact, there used to be a law. I think they recently lifted it, but even in the U.S. that, to call something a French dressing had to adhere to certain ingredients. And they're all pretty much the same. And I'm like, this does not taste like the French dressing I like, Anyway, fast forward, I'm eating a salad. And I don't like French dressing good enough, but it's not the French dressing that I that I came to love at this restaurant. One day I see something called French homestyle dressing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I buy it. And wow, exact dressing that I had back in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna have some of that. It's called Ken's French home style dressing. Pink Himalayan salt, shredded lettuce, diced tomato, fresh tomato. And that's what I'm going to eat for my first meal. And then I spotted, because other people live here as well, there's some leftover butter chicken, so I think I might eat some of that too with some rice. Basmati rice. So then after that, I think that I'm probably going to be stuffed to my gourds. You know what I mean? But yeah. But for dinner, I'm thinking about getting buca de pepo, because if you go back to my videos, one of the first things I was talking about was the what's it called? Chicken something. I don't know. There's some chicken thing at buca de pepo I like that I can't think of right now. And I'm going to get one of those, I think, and then I'll share that with my significant other. And that'll probably be what I eat tomorrow. Now remember, this is not the end of the fast, really. It's the end of the 40-day fast, but now I am going to go into a every other day fast for the next 90 days. So I've been thinking about it as my fast is ending, but it's not. I'm going into another phase of the fast, which is basically I'm going to eat whatever I want every other day, and then the other days I will fast. So every other day I'm fasting, and I'll probably do an update video on the days I'm eating, and I'll show you like what I'm eating or whatever. Maybe update you on my diet. I'll probably do a weekly weigh-in or something. I am going to be eating whatever I want, you know. I'm not going to be eating diet food, you know. I just happen to want a salad tomorrow. You know, we just happen to have some butter chicken in the fridge that's perfectly good, and I've been eyeballing, you know, and when I really get up in that pretty bad, so I think I'm going to have some of that, you know. Then we'll see what happens, because I don't want to like get too much, you know what I mean. But I'm not going to be doing any kind of diet food. I'm just going to eat whatever I want. If I feel like eating, I'm going to eat it. You know what I mean? What I am doing is I'm not going to be drinking, at least on the days that I'm eating, I'm not going to drink any kind of sugary drinks or anything like that. It's all water, you know. I'm not going to drink any kind of soda with my food or anything like that. Which I do want to review some fast food places, and like everything's priced for like the meal deal with the soda included. I feel like I'm getting ripped off if I get water. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll get a diet, even though I don't like Diet Coke at all. I don't like the taste. I feel like the chemicals in it are probably worse than a regular Coke even. You know what I mean? From some of the research I've seen. But I would just rather drink water, but I just feel like I'm getting ripped off, you know. And if you just buy the shit separately, it's like, yeah, you're basically getting the drink free. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way around you getting ripped off somehow. You're not getting your full value. But really, does a fucking glass of soda, does it have any value at all, really? I guess it does, you know. Course. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink a soda again. I'm just not going to drink soda with food. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to drink it in between food either. Probably. I'm just going to drink water when I'm eating, so I can enjoy the full flavor of the food, and I get all the water I need to help aid in my digestion. Although that bubbly water does help, if you're eating something very spicy, because you're just burping all the spicy shit up, so kind of helps if you have indigestion, whatever. I don't know. I'm not. What am I trying? I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just saying, it does have a place, I guess. Like club soda or something, but whatever. I'm not going to do it. That's part of my plan, and hopefully by not, out of the next 90 days, not eating 45 days, I'm basically cutting my caloric intake in half over the next 3 months. So we'll see if if the weight loss will still be coming off then, or what's going on. Because my goal is to lose 100 pounds. So I'm guessing I'm probably going to be in the low 30s after this fast. So I still got a long ways to go to lose weight. So, just trying to hang in there. And so, yeah, I'll be eating on Friday. Saturday, I will be fasting again. Sunday, I'll be eating again. So maybe Sunday I'll go out and film a video eating somewhere, do a review somewhere. It might be from my car. I don't know. Thinking about hitting up Jollibee's, because that's usually a nice Sunday drive over to the area I like to go to. Check it out. I might hit up a few places, you know what I mean, that are in the area. I like the idea of like banging out, 3 videos from like one day trip somewhere. But, I can't eat like all that food, it'd be like a waste. I'd have to especially if I'm doing buffets. I think I am going to go to Dallas probably in April. There's the biggest Indian buffet supposedly in the United States is up there, and also a very gigantic Mexican buffet. So I want to hit those up. I guess like sit down restaurants, I could probably hit like 2 or 3 in a row. Just eat some of it, bring the rest home, and I could just eat on that, eat on the leftovers, so I don't completely waste my money on the food, and then I get some videos out of it, Because where I live is very fucked up road-wise, and there's a lot of places around here that I could go hit up that are like pretty cool. And a lot of them are in the same area, and just the idea of having to drive over and over to those same areas, just, I don't know, I don't like that idea. I do like going to those areas, but, I got the areas I go to, and, they're not that cool, I like to keep it close. Because the traffic is just horrendous, Now, there's a lot of cool places around here, but around me, but there's way cooler places in areas that are a little bit more out of the way. And if I'm going there, I want to hit like 2 or 3 in a row. Especially if I go to Dallas. Like I'm going to Dallas, I think, for like a 2-day trip. So, so I'll probably hit a buffet, an Indian buffet on one day, the Mexican buffet on the next. And I'll probably hit up a couple of restaurants, but I can't really, how can I preserve the food, I mean, I can't really. It's going to be in a. I mean, I could put it in a cooler or something. I don't know. It just seems like a waste of money. But I want to, like, I don't want to have to keep going to Dallas over and over and over again to film at like 5 restaurants I want to eat at. You know what I mean? Like, I like to pop them off right there in a row. I might go for a I might do a JFK, where he got necked or whatever you want to call it, whatever. I might do a video there as well. There's the what you call it, the old timey restaurant where they have the jousting and shit. But I don't know if I want to go to that. I mean, not to do a video. I mean, there's plenty of videos. People have seen that. It's not that cool. I mean, it's cool, but not. What I'm saying is, you guys don't want to see me at the old time or whatever it's called. You don't want to see that. You want to see me hitting like a greasy taqueria with like roaches crawling across, and I'm like, this is fucking good shit. You know what I mean? All that money they're saving on cleaning products, they're putting into the food, and that savings is going straight into your pocket. Now, yeah, there might be a roach on the table, but it's not in the food. At least not what I can see. That's the kind of honest reviews you guys want, I think. Because let me tell you, I've eaten at some of these hellholes, and they're fucking dirt cheap, and they're incredibly tasty too. Like, I don't know, that's why they have people that will go there and eat, even though it's like, right out in the open too. Like, to me, it's like I feel bad if I go in there and I show something that might get them in trouble. But on the other hand, it's like right out in the open for anybody to see, really, if they wanted to come in there. I just happen to be filming a review. How could I know that I was going to catch a rat run across the table or something? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it all up, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna be tasting some of the best foods around here. I think I'm gonna go over to New Orleans for either a day trip or an overnight. I'm going to be hitting up the voodoo places. I'm going to be hitting up some of that Cajun food places, I'm thinking of a day trip down to Mexico where the whole point is I'm going to eat at the places down there, Now, they say not to drink the tap water, but I don't know. Don't they cook with the tap water? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I see people go down there and they eat, And I know a fucking big ass fucking torta costs like $1.30 US or something, So yeah, I'll go down there and I'll fucking rip it up, dude. And whatever happens. The only thing that worries me is that I sometimes hear about people getting those brain worms from the carnitas for some reason, because the carnitas, like, something about it, and it also has something to do with unwashed hands or something, and then you end up getting these brain worms. I don't know, just look it up, brain worm, carnitas. There's some kind of life cycle of the pig where where you have to shit it. You have to shit pig out, wipe your ass, and then prepare pig. And for whatever reason, the carnitas is big because they like rip it apart they shred it apart with their finger, their bare hands after shitting, or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying these like everybody does, but I mean, dude, people have gotten these brain worms. It fucking happens. I don't know. I'm not the guy making up this wizardry. I just know what happens. But whatever. Brainworms. Okay, who's to say I don't already have them? You know what I mean? I could already be having the brain worms. So you don't know. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Next time you see me tomorrow, I'll be doing my day 40 update. I'll probably be eating something. I don't know if because I think I'm gonna wake like right the fuck up and just go right to fucking eating. So I don't even know if I'm going to film that. I'm just making a salad, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to have to go take a shower and all that fucking shit. I just want to fucking eat when I get up. So I don't know if I'm gonna film it. But if I don't film that, I'll definitely be filming myself eating something tomorrow and sharing my day 40 thoughts with you, and which I pretty much already have. So since this is day 40, and then we're just gonna keep going from there. I will, hopefully, I'll probably be doing update videos on my eating days going forward, which is like every other day. I'm probably going to be a little looser about it, so I'm going to commit to at least one a week, and I'll do a weekly weigh-in. So tomorrow is Friday, so I'll be weighing in for my 40-day fast conclusion, and then we will then hop into the intermittent fasting of every other day for the next 90 days, and I'll just continue to weigh myself on Fridays to see where we're at further with the weight loss, and then I may do a few videos in between if I feel like it. I don't know. I'm still working on Grady TV. I've got a few kind of floating out there that I want to get to and get those in the can. I really like. I think people are starting to understand my vision for Grady TV because it's not really like it's not necessary. It can be funny if it ends up being funny, but it's not necessarily a comedy show, or I'm not looking for you to tap dance. I just want you to tell me about yourself, you know what I mean? And we get into a little bit. The questions are very general, but the answers usually are not, you know what I mean? That's what I like about it. You get a real sense for the person, and I think Drizzle and Minnie Manson both have great interviews. They're very open and honest, and that's the kind of thing I'm shooting for with these interviews. So yeah, I'm excited to get a few more in the can and get those out to you all. Still got about 8 days left of the or maybe 7 days left of the Drizzle and Minnie Manson interviews. So still got about a week left of those, and then hopefully I can get some more up there. If not, it's something that it's an open-ended project. It's always going on. I could always, even if I haven't done one for like 3 months, I may just randomly interview someone and put it up. I don't know. I'd like for it to be regular, but right now it's just not. It's like, I don't know. It's very hard. It's like, oh, excuse me, you don't know me. You've never worked with me before, but I would like for you to like open yourself up completely and honestly to me in a private interview for my channel. You know what I mean? Like, they're just kind of like, what? Like, why would I do that? So if I had a lot of viewers, I could say, well, you get some publicity out of it. But like, anybody that works with me is just like doing it because they want to, or whatever, you know what I mean? Until I get to a certain level. So I have to so basically I don't have people beating down my door to do. If I wanted to do other kind of interviews, I think I could do that, but I don't think they would be as interesting as what I'm going for with these interviews. So, it's just something I'm trying to do, But yeah, to me, it's like interviewing someone live, like in a long form interview. people come in and out. No one ever goes back and watches the whole interview. People miss a lot. To me, it's just a waste. It's a waste of a very good conversation. There's also lots of downtime where the interview may lag, or maybe people are coughing, or maybe somebody's got a phone call or something. So you edit all that shit out. So to me, it's like a really nice, tight format for these type of interviews, and I like it. So hopefully you guys are liking it too. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow with some food. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.